Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls. This is kind of the end of the season review, and why I found the Ion Alpha, the 8-inch model, is the scariest auger I've ever used. So I've used a hand auger, I've used the K-drill, the 7.5-inch K-drill, I've used the pistol bit, which I still use, which is the 8-inch. I've used light flight, and I've used the 6-inch K-drill as well. And this thing scares me, and not for the reason you think it scares me. This thing cuts at 3.4 inches per second, so it is extremely fast. When you ice fish a lot like I do, you kind of get a general idea of like, oh, my auger cuts this fast through the ice, it should be 4 or 5 inches. 3 times this year, I have rode my snow dog around, or my machine around, drilled a hole, and been petrified that I was on 2 inches of ice. That's how fast this thing cuts. So I'm gonna do a cut real quick. I want you guys to guess how much ice we're on. Just take a wild guess on how much ice we're on. Right now we're on 11 inches of ice. It does not seem like that at all. It seems like 5 inches, it cuts so fast. That's why I found this to be the scariest auger. Now there's a few reasons why it cuts so fast in my opinion. One, it's got a 40-volt system. I have not killed a battery this season. Technically, I probably could have gone the whole season without charging one of these, just because our ice has been so crappy this year. Ice has been crappy throughout the ice belt this year for the most part. So we've had late ice, and now we're starting to lose ice. It's the middle of March right now. It is extremely light, and I've actually prefer using this over my pistol bit. Right now we're just buzzing around on foot, really chasing crappie, and I prefer this thing over my pistol bit just because it's so easy to use. I would let my toddler use it. There's almost no torque on my arms when this thing starts drilling. One of the reasons it does that, or how it does that, it has very sharp blades, just like most augers do. It's got a center point, and the angle of attack of these blades is super steep. So when it starts cutting, it's only cutting this little bit, and then that's gone, and that's cutting that little bit. And it's not until you get down to the first, I would say, 3 inches of ice that is actually at full blade cut. And so that first 3 inches of ice goes just like that. I mean, super, super fast. This part's composite. These are composite flights. So this is the Ion Alpha Plus, and this is the 8-inch. I have not used the 10-inch model. We don't really get enough ice around here to do 10-inch where you need to have either bigger fish come through the ice or really cut through. It's very good at cutting overlapping holes that I've found. Like I said, I haven't killed a battery. That's everybody's biggest thing. And if I'm sleeping on the ice, I will bring my battery into my shack just to keep it warm. But if I'm buzzing around through the day, even if it's 20 degrees up, I don't really feel the need to have it warm. I've only brought my batteries down to 1 bar, and I actually have the power adapter, so I bring it in my shack and actually power my lights in my shack with it and charge my phone. So it is an absolute beast of a battery. The one thing I do say about this is I wish that it was equally balanced all around. So since the battery's heavy on this side, it always weighs itself down on that way. It's not the end of the world, but that's really the only thing that I found kind of funky about it. And I know like a K-drill with a normal drill on, it's going to be lopsided. I mean, they could have put the battery on top, but I'm sure that probably would have made it taller or something like that. Other than that, like I said, I've been scared 3 times where I've like froze, hopped back on my machine, or like walked away from an area because this thing cut through the ice so stinking fast. And I've not had any issues with it this season. I've been using it since like January 1st basically, and now we're in the middle of March. So that's it. If you want to get yours, I'm going to leave the link for this on Amazon below and Ion's website, because Amazon doesn't always have these in stock for some reason. And I'm sure a lot of these are going on sale at a lot of your local tackle shops just because the season's starting to be over. But if you're gonna come from a gas auger, or even if you want something that doesn't kill batteries as fast as a normal K-drill or even a pistol bit, this is the way to go. So thanks for watching. Why the Ion Alpha is the scariest auger I've ever used.